So, first composition.
Not to worry, the typical teenage boy. Behavior you're seeing with the young males is real typical. They like to fight you just a little bit. They haven't learned their table manners, haven't learned how to behave. In the baby class, sometimes there's different stages of development. Just like some of our children, some grow taller early, some stay smaller, and some get different development throughout. And that happens in our breeds and rabbits. So it depends upon how much development they've gotten in their heads and ears at this point. Sometimes it will change quite a bit as they grow older and they get more head. Our 6 plates is going to be A and J. This buck has a promising head. It's a baby head. It's promising with the head. His bigger problem today is he doesn't have the placement of crowns. He's a little bit set back in those crowns. He's a little folded in those ears. He doesn't have the openness of ears of some of the bucks above in the class. What I can see on the table right now is he's going through a teenage gangly stage. So he's gotten a little bit longer in that shoulder before he gets his balance. He has a good midsection and a promising turn over that hip and hind end. He's kind of going through the teenage gangles right now. So he's lengthened out a little bit in body. He also needs to learn behavior. That will come with time. This is Dr. P1. Same thing, he's just a little bit immature in that head, a little bit slipped in the crown, not quite the width of crown. He's got better shaping to the ears, they fall open just a little bit better, a little bit more open throughout. But he also has gained a little bit of length in his shoulder. Good midsection, promising turn over the hind end. Nice little buck. This is A26. He's got a promising head. He's a little bit set back in the crown. He could be a little bit better placed. Beautiful shape of the ears. They're nice and open, nice and flat in that placement. But he's a little low in his head now. He doesn't carry himself as correctly up on that shoulder now. Good midsection, nice turn over that hip and hind end. Beautiful color. Very, very even, very nice in that coat of fur. Sometimes when the babies start out small, it's easier to see what you see in the nest box. I promise they haven't gotten their length body yet. Although he doesn't have the development of the rabbit I'm going to place in the first place, I can see a lot of promise in this rabbit, the compactness of type. Nice little ball, very tight in that type throughout. This is DB. He still has a baby head, but he's got a beautiful open shape to those ears and a beautiful little body. Very nice and compact, very like a blue ball through here. Good shoulder, midsection, nice turn over that hip and hind end. I really think this buck is going to turn out very nice throughout. He can't go any higher today because he's still so immature, but a very promising baby. And our first place winner, you can see that body shape. Just a nice, compact little body throughout, just nice and tight. That's the one. This one, not quite as tight, but he's more smooth in that type. This is A168. He has a nice head. He's losing to my number one rabbit on that crown. Not quite as full, not quite as well shaped, not quite as open in the ears as my number one rabbit. Good shoulder, nice midsection, nice compactness of type, nice little buck. Got some excited in our first place rabbit that we You can see that nice tight little type on that buck. Very compact. It's a compact breed. This is Hum, H-U-M. He has a nice width of the head. He's already developing a nice little crown. Beautiful open shape to those ears. Good compact body, good shoulder, midsection, nice turn over the hind end. Very nice little buck.
One. The one.
Archer,
The one.
Archer plays rabbit today, beautiful color. She has a nice head, nice width to that head, but she sat back and slipped in the ground. It's giving her a little more ear control than she needs to have. She's a little bit folded in those ears, not quite the open shaping of the ears. You can see if I let go, she wants to what we call, it's a slang term that we call airplane ears, because they put those ears out like an airplane because of that sound. She has a beautiful head mount, nice shoulder, midsection, nice chin on the head, hind end, and again, very pretty color.
Don't come up.
Our second place doe, gives a little type on this doe, which is R74. Nice doe. I had to look at both of the does at the top of the class, both of them very nice. She has a nice, very promising width of head. You can see the width of that crown in that doe, so she's got it all. I never lost her. She has a nice width to that crown. She's just a little bit out of balance with her ears right now to my number one rabbit. Beautiful little body, good shoulder, midsection, nice turn over that hip behind it. Very promising doe. I can go back and forth between the two does, the first and the second, and she's very lovely throughout. So. Our first place doe in 1-0. She has nice width of head, nice head now to this doe. Very compact in her body, shoulder, midsection, nice turn over that hip behind it. She's very compact and tight, promising animal.